Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. This is a short devotional on Thanksgiving from Morristown Baptist Church and also Black Rock Baptist Church. We're focusing on First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18 and talking a little bit about gratitude changes everything. I've been thinking about gratitude a lot lately. What is gratitude? When should I show gratitude? What does God say about gratitude? Paul wrote to the Thessalonians, "Give thanks in all circumstances," he said. Most read that verse and think it's rather nice, so we slap a little thin layer of thanksgiving on life and we go about our day, when in reality, most of us are thankful for very little. Notice the Bible doesn't command us to feel thankful in all circumstances. Instead, it commands us to give thanks in all circumstances. When I begin to praise God in a difficult situation, even if I don't like that situation, many times the scales fall from my eyes and I begin to see glimpses of God's glory sprinkled on the backdrop of the situation like diamonds on black velvet. Gratitude changes the lens through which we see our circumstances of our lives. Thanksgiving changes our perspective despite broken dreams and broken relationships and unfulfilled longings. As you praise God for who He is and thank Him for what He has done, your perspective of God grows larger and your problems grow smaller. As a result, you'll experience a deep sense of intimacy with God as the emotional gap between what you know to be true and how you feel at the moment closes. On many occasions in the Psalms, David begins by complaining about his circumstances. But more often than not, about midway through the psalm and David's laments, he begins praising God for who He is and thanking God for what He has done. And you know what happens? All of a sudden, David starts feeling better. Life isn't as bad as he thought it was after all. His problems grow smaller as his perspective of God grows larger, and he begins to see God's glory shining through the situation. Friend, when we stop complaining and grumbling and begin seeking God's language of gratitude, our perspective will change as well. We'll begin seeing moments of sudden glory through the lens of praise and thanksgiving. Glory moments that were there all along, but hidden by our grumbling and our complaining. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful day with family and friends today. Give thanks to God for all that He has done. God bless. Have a wonderful day, and until we meet again, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.